Hello, ladies, gents, and complete failures resigned to a life of drudgery. We return to Spelunky 2 Super Speedruns Forever. Speed forever. So much fast. Such wow, etc. Played out meme. This is a Pokemon. It is apparently the Jengar Pokemon. That is the name of this Pokemon, and that is the extent of my knowledge about such thing. Much like I comment on all. Oh, really? There was a key over here. Just no key for me. Just going forward. That's my philosophy today. I'm just gonna go forward, reverting to every run is a worthy run. We don't care about the sunken city. We just care about getting through things fast, and we'll find things as we go. And maybe I'll get a new fantastic any percent. Who knows? This is a decision I just made on the spot. Like, I had no intention to make such a decision. It's just I don't want to restart. Restarting is kind of lame. Much like I say with any other cartoon or trend or any kind of media that the character may be about that I was not familiar with at the time, the Pokemon craze very much missed me. I wouldn't even say I was too old by the time Pokemon came out, because there's plenty of grown-ups that got into that, you know, and I don't know if it was the anime that made people love it, or it was the Pokemons that made people love the anime. Either way, I was never into either. And I didn't even have a philosophical judgment. I thought I was way closer to the top than I actually was. I don't even have a philosophical judgment to poo-poo on Pokemon. It's just not something. I think it was mostly I learned about it after it was popular, and certain things that become popular kind of make you resentful for the popularity. I am certain that you know exactly what I'm talking about. You hear that, holy crap. Let me just restart. This is terrible. That's a pretty cool icon, not gonna lie. This character is really, really adorably animated. I am very fond of it. It's just like Kirby, the Kirby character. It is very cute, and I endorse it. Before I continue disparaging perhaps your childhood memories and shitting all over them, I will address the sound wave illustrating the things that I am saying. Some feedback has come in. This is a terrible Ujjarai. I hate it. It's about on 50-50 whether people like it or find it distracting. I guess I'll just have to pull rank and say that I just like the way it looks. To reiterate the same thing that I already said, I've always really enjoyed the way that wave visualization I got confused by the shop. Wave visualization looks. It just gives me a stiffy. So what do you want me to do? Some spring shoes, huh? This was a horrible level. I regret everything that happened in it. It was the hottest of garbage. I know the key area is here, but I don't see the key anywhere. Just some absolute trash seats so far, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Always really like the way that looks. It just makes me feel good. Yeah, that probably shouldn't have ever had even a hope of ever working properly. This is awful, and I hate everything. Somehow I'm okay spending a rope in 1-1. That is the way I am doing today. All these damn skeletons coming back to life and putting a point of damage into my breast. I resent them a great deal. I don't know why I just did this. I just have violence in my breast, okay? I have nothing but aggression. This is the longest 1-2 ever put into paper. Absolute trash. Anyway. So it's gonna be there for a while, unless there's some massive outcry. Like, it does really not think I have any illusions like, this is was going to lead my videos into success. This is the incredible little bit of unique artistry that will separate me from all others. I just like the way it looks. That's the extent of it. That's the long and short of it. And I like it better than a face scan. Don't you want to roll? Don't you want to roll, you scumlord? Why did I... Oh, jeez. That's right. I got mega bombs. These damn skeletons. Might be a bad idea to come in here with the fire pack. Don't care. A little slow on the uptick today. Ooh. My words and my brain is not processing language and speech the way it should. And I feel like all my sentences are taking a long, long time to come out of my face. But that's just the way it is sometimes. Some days I just feel quick and snappy. I'm like a whip cracking jokes and spanking you silly. Other days, no, you some of lettuce that wilted in the sun and then became gross and moist. I cannot believe my fire pack was my demise. I can't possibly believe that that was the outcome that I signed up for when I stole that fire pack. Incredible. The fact that that ended up happening. Who could have seen it come to pass? Not me. I would have had to be a fortune teller of some sort. I would have had to be some kind of prescient super being. Awful. Everything's awful. It really is very, very nicely animated. Like, you know, a lot of characters, myself included with Paco, they are just riffs on an existing a bit of art. This Jengar, unless, you know, the animation, the anime or the manga has all of these expressions and all he did was trace them, I doubt them. I doubt that. Probably just, you know, there was inspiration from the anime. But there is artistry to every one of these frames. It is definitely not as smooth of an animation as the usual Spelunky character. What is going on with these 1-1s, man? Absolute trash. Like, it's a little bit more choppy. Perhaps it's done on a 12 frame. 3 frames per second, something like that. I don't know. Either way, it works. It's very dynamic. Very cool. I endorse it. Okay, well, that is the fate that I have embraced for myself, and I accept it. I see a magnifying glass. Screw you, you stupid garbage trash of a key. I don't need you for anything. I'm leaving. We actually got the skeleton key, which means I could have totally opened. But if you have the skeleton key, are you ruining your quest line percent? I really need to look up the exact parameters of a quest line percent when I am doing the freaking run. Pretty damn stupid that I have not bothered. That it should show you and let you know the extent of the seriousness with which I am speedrunning Spelunky. It is basically just a Blargo vehicle, you see. It is just a way to... something to have so I can rant over about the price of milk or my lack of enthusiasm for Pokemans. And I say Pokemans just as a reference to that little Bill Cosby bit, which I think is from a parody of Bill Cosby. But I forget where it's from. I think The Simpsons. Yeah, definitely The Simpsons. Well, you have trash garbage for sale and I don't endorse it. It's definitely from The Simpsons. Bill Cosby bit about Pokemans, and he just goes into a weird rant of unintelligible words about Pokemon. Very good bit, and I will forever remember it. Almost got roasted here. Anyway, like I was saying at the start, no way to shortcut this, huh? Like I was saying at the start, Pokemon kind of passed me by. It was a very popular property by the time I heard about it, and I got hit by that resentment of, I'm not going to just check out the popular thing. Also the push animation, look at that absolutely gorgeous animation. Very cool, very cool. Just because it's popular doesn't mean I want to enjoy it. Yeah. That's how you cheat yourself out of excellent entertainment. How often does that happen? I am certain you have done it with something. There is a 0% chance that at least once you haven't been like, what's the big deal about this popular thing? I don't get it. It's so mediocre. This is mid. This is mid. Not for me. Everybody's losing their shit about this. Psh. It's kind of like a human psychology kind of thing. I have definitely done it. I wouldn't say Harry Potter is one of those things. I legitimately think that Harry Potter sucks ass. The movies. I have not read the books. Probably the books are decent and worth reading, right? The movies, they're just for kids. And if you're into the Harry Potter movies, then you are a half-brain imbecile. I thought I was antagonizing you with Pokemon takes. Here's my Harry Potter take. Although these days, Harry Potter is not the cultural phenomenon it used to be. Thanks to all the controversy with J.K. Rowling. So people are way less eager to be obnoxious about Harry Potter. Don't worry. I hated it before it was cool to hate it. No! I thought it would be a standard elevator death, but it had some extra flair that I very much appreciated. That was really beautiful. A beautiful kill. That is basically what we're doing here. We're collecting fantastic deaths. I really should start saving them again. People have been very kind to do timestamps for them and stuff. I really should start collecting them again. I have not been doing it. But I could easily just go back to the timestamps in every video and people will be like, ooh, fantastic death. Appreciate it. Even when I may or may not be compiling them. I appreciate your pointing it out for people to click on it and be like, Blargo did. Harry Potter. The movie, I gave them a honest to goodness shot. We watched, my wife and I, was it, I think the Goblet of Fire. I don't remember the order. Was it first the Prisoner of Azkaban and then the Goblet of Fire? I forget exactly which one we watched last, but the last one we watched was the last. If you know what I mean, it was like, we can't take this anymore. We thought, like, you know, at the start, literally for kids. It's a movie starring kids for children. So we get, you know, it's a movie for kids. Obviously, we're not going to demand all kinds of plot consistency or any kind of, you know, we lowered our standards. Let's put it that way. I forgot that I had no jetpack anymore, but at least I had the spring shoes, so everything worked out. We lower our standards. I was like, it's a fine, you know, it's for kids, so enjoy it for what it is. As they grow into teenagers and stakes get raised, so too will be the quality of the script. No, it actually went backwards. The entirety of it just went off the rails. I don't recall enough to make a specific and hilarious. What the hell was that, brother? Specific and hilarious criticism. Can I possibly maybe go back to some example of things that made no sense? I suppose that the most egregious thing, and this is impossible that it's not in the books, the most egregious thing would be having a time travel necklace so you don't miss classes, and just time travel in general, filling your story with closed loops of time travel. Say, if your story is not about time travel, do not indulge in time travel. What are you, 12 years old? Are you some kind of absolute brain-dead imbecile? I love the word imbecile. I don't know if you have noticed. It's a very good insult. It has this nice tone of derision, of mockery and looking down upon whoever you're talking about. That any other insult. Simpleton is also a good one. Cretin. Although in English, do you say cretin or do you say cretin? Because if it's cretin, that's a missed opportunity right there. Cretin. That's the way to pronounce that word. Cretin is not nearly as good. The Spanish form is fantastic. Cretino. And it just has that... it gives that nice taste in your mouth of, this is a great insult. And I have just hurt somebody with it. That cretin. The incredible triple arrow dodge. Behold my incredible expertise. Anyway, I have gone into a tangent. Where the hell was I? Time travel. To not miss classes and to resolve plot points. Holy crap. It was not the straw that broke our tolerance, but it definitely contributed a great deal. It was like, no, absolutely not. Whoa. No, we refuse this. We reject it. My wife and I were like, this is not getting better. We're not invested in the slightest. Whatever benefit of the doubt we have given this stuff, it's over. We're not doing this anymore. It was my initiative. I was like, all the hubbub. There has to be something to this entire thing. Let's give the movies a chance. If they're any good, I might even read the books. I am open. I'm open to become a Harry Potter fan. Or, you know, I'm not a fan of much, but a Harry Potter enthusiast. Somebody that just enjoys Harry Potter and doesn't regard it as an obnoxious cultural trend. No, I was like, I used to have a tepid take on Harry Potter. It's like, yeah, I'm just not into it. And that's about it. Now it's like, how can you possibly enjoy these movies unless you grew up with them? That's always the caveat. Like, if you grew up with them, it was the stuff of your childhood slash teenagerdom. You get a pass, of course, because, you know, you're a kid. You grew up with what you grew up with. You don't have the critical mind to notice the absolute trash garbage components of certain things. You just enjoy the really good stuff and create incredibly fun memories that may lead you to send death threats to somebody that does not enjoy it as much. And that's okay. I mean, not the death threats, but everything else I said, that's fine. But if as an adult, you gave a chance to the Harry Potter, and you were like, man, this is really good. Can't believe I never tried this before. You, sir, madam, have lost all my respect, and now I exhort you to close out this video and not subscribe right now, you're not welcome over here. If you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. That's just the intent of it. So, if you don't like my popular culture opinions, I don't want any engagement from you. All I want for you is to shut your mouth and go away. Because that's just the way that I want to run things. Because obviously any kind of opposite opinion to mine is harmful to my cognition at a personal level. And it will damage me. It will damage me! As I have damaged you with my extremely reasonable takes. When do we start saying takes instead of opinions? Is it a way to make them more acceptable? Your absolute trash garbage opinions? I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. I guess I have resorted to violence and then I resorted to dying. So, my beautiful jetpack, my beautiful jetpack. I was trying too hard. There was some good juking. All those monstrosities. The shopkeeper piece of trash, much like every time, is not really the shopkeeper, is everything around them. They are the final complication that makes the shopkeeper interaction a deadly one. If they were all by themselves, they would not be a big deal. But because they are surrounded by other monsters, other hazards, they're always an upsetting piece of trash. Oh. We want this key. Oh, that was not triggered. I thought that we had come down this far with a monster or something. In the back of my mind. Unfortunately, there is just no Jedi, huh? I guess I'll just have to kill myself. I suppose suicide is the answer. Much like it's the answer to most problems. Ah! Dastardly position arrow trap, not gonna lie. Anyway, we started with Pokemon, somehow deviated. In an alternate reality, there's no doubt in my mind that Pokemon could have been my gargoyles. Pokemon could have been my Ranma. Oh wow, what an incredible turkey saving my bacon. Saving my turkey bacon. Turkey bacon superior to pig bacon. Another incredibly sizzling take for you. Not the taste, I will admit. Pork bacon, it does have an edge on taste. But turkey bacon is so much nicer in your mouth. The texture, the lack of fat, how easy it is to cut and to put into sandwiches. It's not all weird and wrinkly, so you know you don't have to flatten it in any way. It can get crispy without becoming all weird and brittle. Well, I have made a mistake. Why? Why you have to be like this? Son of a bitch. Carry on with your life. Alright, well, a slight setback was encountered. Not a big deal. We carry on. Turkey bacon! Oh, what do you feel about this very important issue? I feel like that may be the one thing that people may feel, of all the things that I've been talking about today, that may be the one thing that people feel most strongly about. Turkey bacon versus pork bacon. And you may say with great reason, and perhaps even insight and wisdom, you may say, ¿por qué no los dos? And to that I say, you're right. Just have both and you'll be absolutely happy. But we're not here about being a coward and not making a choice. Like in polls, I make it a point to never put all of the above. Never give you the silly answer that you pick so you don't have to choose what you prefer. When I make a poll, when I ask you a question, I guess we're doing it like this. There's going to be significant options and nothing else, and you must choose, or you know, not participate in the poll. That's also a possibility. This is cursed. I don't have the bombs to make my way down. This lava is a complete nightmare. So the answer is to just drop. We almost had it. I was hoping there will be a ledge on the side. Unfortunately, there was nothing but death. Anyway. Choose, damn it. Choose the preference. Choose what you actually believe. Choose what you want. Pick a side. Stop sitting on fences. Stop enjoying life. Cut out half of one argument and never yield. That's the way to be a human. Pick a damn tribe and stick to it. Loyal to the end, even if it means dying. That's just the way a human lives. You either have a tribe or die alone. Intransigent to the end. No foreign opinions around here. Okay? So pick one. Pork bacon, turkey bacon. I might make a poll. I need to now make a poll after this video goes live. I was hoping to backwards whip that. After this video goes live, hopefully if I remember it, there will be a poll on the community tab, and you must choose. You cannot say both. You must say whether turkey bacon or pork bacon is better. What is better? That is up to you. I concede that pork bacon has better flavor, but overall, the entirety, if you evaluate something as the sum of its parts, turkey bacon has the edge. I'm sorry if this offends you. I'm sorry if this comes as a horrible shock and you can no longer endorse my content. That is just the way I feel. Okay. We got lots of explosions, so let's get this done this way. That poor hard hand just had no option but to impale himself. He just read the room. He looked at everything that was happening around him. Should be able to do something like this. There you go. And he was like, I want no part of all this. This situation. I can't take sides. I am not for this Spelunker or my master. I would rather just kill myself. Nice. Very nice. Give me those ropes. The ropes are excellent. We got lots of explosions. That means we should be able to make a very good skip. Thing is, once again, we have a character with no real good position on the hands, so I'm gonna have to eyeball it again, and it's going to be a nightmare. But I am putting the cart before the horse. I am selling my dozen eggs before the eggs are plopped out of a chicken's cloaca. We have lots of lots of explosions. So let's make this a little bit easier. What? No! Could there be a better death? Could there be? I cannot possibly outdo myself. That's it. That's my 28-minute speedrun collection. It was short but action-packed, both in gameplay and in incredibly sizzling opinions. They're not takes. Stop. We need remove takes from the vernacular. It's overplayed. It's an euphemism. It is something that has been taking over the way that we speak to make our opinions not harmful. That's a silly way to go. Less impactful and to relinquish a bit of ownership from our opinions. We call them takes now because they're kind of to throw away things that we put on the internet. No, these are my opinions and I swear by them.